Oh, come on, man. Oh, stop brakes.
It's the day of the Stoney Ridge Farm Channel. We're opening the donut shop. Woohoo!
Contact.
You ready? You ready? Woo! Let's go, buddy.
I ain't afraid of work. I ain't afraid of play. I ain't afraid to get the job done and do it my own damn way. I ain't afraid of life. Times like this. If you mess with my freedom, I'll tell you just what you can kiss. That's right.
Oh, that's gonna be fun. So this is a 1975 Ford F100. It's got some pretty cool wheels on it from like the 1990s. We used to call those razor blade wheels. The tires are probably from the 90s also. We'll see if we can pull a date code off those tires. Let's see. H8H1417. I'm guessing that's 2017. Maybe not. I don't know. You guys tell me. This truck belonged to my neighbor's dad. This has some sentimental value. This truck has been running up and down this road that I live on for decades. And I really want to be the proud guy that fixes it and makes it run again. Let's check it all the way. I will walk all the way around. Again, we have the razor blade wheels. Tires are in pretty good shape. Has the previous owner been doing donuts? I don't know. I know we will if we can. It has had a rust repair right here. This big block is just looks like it's riveted, pop riveted and caulked in place right there. We've got some crustiness going on under the fenders, some disconnect there. Underneath, our frame seems to be pretty solid. The frames on these trucks really don't rot out so much. It's the F100 Ranger. You guys tell me, what is the Ranger? Is that the top of the line? I have no idea. Our gas cap is right here. And I don't know if it's got gas in it, so maybe we'll be putting some gas in. We've got a little bit of rust back here. You can see a little floppage. I don't want to tear that off because it looks pretty cool. The guy that had it before me decided that he wanted to tint the tail lights, and I don't like that at all. I think we'll have to get some new tail lights. All the trim has been removed from this truck, including the trim in that little cove right there. Don't like that. Bumper's been spray painted. You can see the overspray all over the place here. Let's see if the tailgate works. This is kind of sight unseen purchase here. Yeah? Well, that right there makes it worth 1,500 bucks, doesn't it? Tailgate works. Let's see if she shuts good. Oh yeah, Daddy, like it. That's a firewood truck if I ever saw one. So on this side, it must have been the north side. It looks like maybe it had some bed rails on it at one time. You can see signs and symptoms of bed railage. We've got some rustage going on here too, and this fender well also has been repaired by the same guy with a hot glue gun and some caulking and some duct tape. It still feels pretty solid though. Got a little rust back here, some rust issues, not bad. Still overspray, a little cardboard would have solved that. We got some cab corner issues right here. So she's rusty. This is a North Carolina truck all day long, and we're still a little mushy and rusty there. Passenger door I've never opened. Seems good. We've got some great value disinfecting wipes to keep us disinfected. Window edge. I do have a 1980 farm truck plate. That's gonna hang in the shop, no doubt. Toss that back there. The original headlights. Yep, original halogen headlights still in the box there. He replaced them. We're gonna get around and see some lights. The guy before me replaced the lights with something goofy. Door panel seems to be in pretty good shape. Look at this seat. Man, that just screams take me to the drive-in, doesn't it? Look at that. Got some good cushion there, cushiness. Okay. Let's see what's in the glove box. Oh no, it's a reach-through glove box. I like it. I think that's a speaker wire. Not too sure. Maybe well, let's just close her back up. Cool vintage looking dash in here, guys. No headliner, okay? No headliner, a little American flag there. Oh yeah, look at that. Chip clips, so you can hang some chips up. And the guy that I bought this from was a logger. There's a sign of a logger right there. All in all, pretty clean inside here. Automatic, we're gonna step over there in a second. Key, we had a key for it. The ashtray has been removed and the frameage around the ashtray has been removed. This is definitely not a non-smoker truck. This is kind of floppage right here, a little loose floppage going on. No radio, of course. You can buy all this stuff for this truck, which is way cool. There is the other end of that speaker wire. Hold on. Let's see what we got here. Okay, I can move it from in here, and it's going up, 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 in there. Yeah, I don't know what this is. I don't know. Let's just tuck it in there and let it hang. Okay, close that guy. Does the window go up and down? Not so much, not so much. They put some kind of tape or tint on here. I call it Walmart tint, and here's what we're gonna do real quick, like, cause that is just too irresistible. Get out of here, forget about it. Now, look at that, isn't that much better? Yeah, we need light in this truck. This is an old truck, this is an old man truck, not a 14-year-old kid's Walmart special. Look at that, the tint just fell off. All right, so we got one window the way we want it. Already, restoration begins, doesn't it? Floor pans, we need to check those too. Let's see, I've got one rust hole for micage. Mice can enter there, and there's probably an exit wound somewhere. A little hole in the floor, a little flintstone. Let's go underneath. What do you guys see? A little rust. It is a 75 Ford pickup, right? Okay, shut that guy. Doors open and closed. We're gonna get into the jewelry box here in just a second. I was told it was a 390, but who the heck knows? Oh, daddy. This is better tint, I can tell. I'm scared of it. I don't want to make it look really foolish. So we're missing both visors. Those are easily replaced. Roof looks good. A few things on here. I can't slow down. I can't hold back. Okay. All this seems to be in good shape. No horn right now. And let's see here. Does it even have a battery? Okay. Nothing. Nothing. All right. I'm still about to go crazy on this tent. Let's see if the window goes down here. Oh, it's trying to move. This here truck is hot as Hades. We want to get the windows down in it. That's down. Okay, buddy. And that's up. Okay. If we press, let's get this tent off. Oh, daddy. I want to get the window down. So, okay. I'd imagine this thing is wrung off right in there. I'll have to take it apart to see what's going on. You hold down right there. At least we can get a breeze through here. And never, ever, ever roll a window down on an old vehicle like this all the way into the door, because you'll never get it out. Let's see if we can get some air moving through the other side. We'll just kick the door open. Gosh, get the side vent. That's that 260 air conditioning. Open two of these and you get 60-mile-an-hour wind. You can go 460 air conditioning too. Open this one and this one. And there's also 560, which is the back window right here. So we've got so many air conditioning options, I don't even know where to start. I see it going up. Oh, it's gonna go down. It's the same scenario. Mash and turn. I think we've got the wrong handles on this. I may never get these back up. We got a breeze through now. Nice. We got functioning doorage. Yeah, baby. The reveal. Oh, let's see what we got here. The jewel box. Oh, it popped up nice. Yeah, daddy. We got a lot of, we got a lot of, I don't want to call it hillbilly wiring, but we got some wiring issues in here. I can see that. This engine did run So that's important to know. So I think we've got a 390 in here, but all you Ford guys, I need you to chime in. Ooh, look at that. Crusty, crusty. Get him, buddy. Get him. Get him. We got some crustage under here. I don't think I've ever seen a hood rust out right there. Yeah, that's a full-on hood replacement. Ooh, we got waspers. Angry, angry waspers. We got a solution for them waspers, no doubt. I think that's the start. Here we have the ground wire that goes to the engine block, okay? We have the alternator, it's wired up. And this is our hot wire, evidently. And that, that's gonna need some loving. What is this? What are these? Okay, tell me what you think this stuff is. This is, oh, the headlights are all wired up, all janky. There is a switch under there. We got speaker wire, house wire, and automotive wire, and all of this is all ducky back in here, and it looks like it's what's running these fancy schmancy ridiculous LED headlights. Every one of the marker lights on this is tinted, and the fellow that told me he did that, he said you could take it off with just alcohol. I don't know, that's not what we're all about today. I just want to see this truck run and drive. It does look like this. Okay, so it's a power steering truck for sure. That's bone dry. What does it say to put in there? Caution hot. Check with oil hot. Oh, it's got a little bit on there. You can take that. Let's check our oil and make sure we're not going to catch fire here. It was parked under a pine tree in my neighbor's yard. Oil dipstick. I don't work on Fords very much. There it is. There's our oil dipstick. Is it way over full? That's my guess. It says full. It's over full, just a little bit. It's a little nasty. It's not frothy, so that's a good thing. All right. I think this goes to that. I'm not too sure. And let's just go ahead and get this removed. What we need to get it running is gas and sparkage. And again, my neighbor said he couldn't keep it running. I don't know if he'd adjusted the carburetor all the way jacked up and out of there. It is a Holley carburetor. Looks like that's a 4-barrel. Holley 4-barrel, yeah. So probably sucks a bunch of fuel. Adjustments on this carburetor. I don't know a lot about carbs, guys. I'm just going to be honest with you. Today's going to be interesting. I see that. Okay. I don't hear any fuel pressure. I have yet to hear the engine turn over. I don't know if the engine turns over. I do have a battery in the shop. We're gonna get that battery cable all hooked up, and I don't see any gas in this fuel filter. I've seen this truck driving, like running and driving. Let's go get bee spray, and then let's get our get some gas in it, pour a little gas in the carb, and see if we get sparkage. Go. Guys, I use Tubba towels all the time in the shop. I am not sponsored by Tubba towels. This is just what I use all the time. And Tubba towels works really good to clean off the tops of old stinky batteries. This was a battery out of one of my tractors, and it just wasn't all the way bad. And hopefully it's gonna be good enough to get us where we need to be. So we're gonna put this guy right in that hole over there. Yeah, what is all this wiring mess? My mind tells me I need to cut this dude off. There we go, get that off. Cheap insurance. Anytime I get next to a battery, I'm gonna use one of these little guys. They're just so cheap. Every time I go into the auto parts store, almost, I'll buy one just to clean this battery up a little bit. This one's clearly a very, it's already breaking. Dude, all right, off with me shit. Oh, I forgot to spray the waspers. Time for Wasper to go bye-bye, Wasper. Later, taters. Ah, yeah, good night, Lucy. Get out of here. We'll see you later. Okay, back to it. Ground wire. Ah, that's a heavy one. That's a big battery. Is it too big? No. Just right. Would you look at that? Oh, and that's gonna fit. Daddy already like it. All right, just like any backyard mechanic, I'm gonna try and short this out as best I possibly can. That way we can get some sparks and a good show. Any YouTube mechanic knows we need to do that. There we go. I'm not gonna hook my ground wire up first. I'm always told hook your ground wire up last. I need your opinion on that. This battery is fully topped off. So if the starter works, we're gonna be in business. I'm pretty happy with this truck purchase so far. Just for eye candy. It's worth 1,500 bucks, don't you guys think? We need a name for this, and it can't be the $1,500 truck. We already got a $100 truck. By the way, if you look down there, there are t-shirts. You can buy a $100 truck shirt. Well, I know why you didn't use that. Look at that. I'm too loose. That ain't gonna work. Maybe I got some better terminals in the shop. I couldn't find another one of these battery terminal connectors that would do the job that I would adequately like it to do. So what I'm gonna do here is, in order to compensate, this is just about the same exact size wire. In order to compensate, I'm just gonna fill the gaps in this with 2 more pieces of wire. I think that's gonna work. So I'm gonna trim off the end here. This is house wire, by the way, but it's still copper. If it were aluminum, I probably wouldn't be doing this. Okay, cut that guy loose. This is some leftover house wire from putting in a receptacle, a big receptacle. So I've got that, right, skinned back. Let's skin one more back. There we go. Now we're cooking with Crisco, baby, yeah. Skin that dude back, oh, maybe. How deep did we go? How deep is your cut? There it is. Bam, got it? That one's skinned back. So we take our Nipex high quality wire cutting pliers. We're gonna cut this puppy off and leave just a little insulation. So that little nugget is there. And this is just outside the box MacGyver thinking right here. And that little nugget, throw our wire back over there. So we got a nugget of wire that's wrapped up in a tight little neat little package. Go in here, our original wire. Let me go in here with our spacer type wire. That's not gonna fit. Fill that gap. We got both gaps filled. This is straight up Mickey Mouse right here, guys. Oh yeah, it's Mickey Mouse. Okay, you're in the way. When I was a kid, my dad called me Monkey. Yay, Monkey! You got 6 things in your hand at once. I think it helps to juggle 6 things at once, doesn't it? Just do one thing at once. Like, Dad, my brain don't work that way, man. Whose brain works that way? Does your brain work that way? One thing at once? No way, bro. No way. Look at that, Daddy did it. Woot, woot. Hot wire on. That's awesome. Okay, don't do this at home, kids. Tappy tap tap. Oh, that's a beaut. Hammer would have made it look prettier. I hear something, maybe interior light in the truck. Tappy tap tap. Just tap it in. I didn't even bring a socket set out here. This is in my equipment yard, by the way. Yep. You can't cure stupid, but stupid sure is fun. If this thing is just out of gas, I'm gonna lose my mind. And we're gonna go do donuts. It's tight, tight. Oh, this thing could flop around if we do donuts. We gotta be careful there. Oh, a bungee strap on that puppy. So we got everything cleaned up, ready to go. I say we go give her a try. Start her up. Give me a hug. Have you been a good dog? Oh, buddy. Catch you a possum over there? Go get the possum. We got gas for in here, but hold on. First, I want to see if I'm getting any gas. And I also want to see if my starter turns over. We're in park. Ah, that's a... Yeah. Do I smell gas? Let's check and see if we get any gas in the filter. We do have gas in the filter. Look at that. Right there. Okay, choke is closed. This is an electric choke. Who knows if that works? I didn't hear any sparkage. With all this good wiring, I don't know why we wouldn't. We've got fuel up there. Let's just pour a little bit of gas in the old gear hugger cup here. Fit that bowl. Ooh, I heard it splash. There's already fuel in there. Probably flooded it just now. Well, let's see what happens with this. If we get a little fun here. Could there be spark plug wires all jacked up here? I don't know. Contact. Ooh. Well, it's trying to fire, so we got spark. Okay, so when the starter hits, it's disengaging. Yeah. Yeah, that's weird. The starter just disengages as soon as it like fires. Let's try this. The paw on the starter is not engaging. Turd. I want you to run, buddy, but your paw isn't engaging. Which side's the starter on? It's right down there. Boom, boom, boom. You turd, why? Oh, man. Let's get under there and tap it and see what that does. This is not going to work. I'm gonna have to replace the starter, I feel like. It's got enough oil on it, it should be lubricated. Oh, there's the holes in the floor. Got it. Oh, it's got enough. I'd like to get it on a ramp right now. That starter's gonna be a booger to replace if I have to do that. It could be what's up, like homeboy just killed the starter and didn't want to fool with it anymore. Contact. That didn't work. Is that a solenoid issue? Could that be a solenoid issue? The starter solenoid on a Chevy is not, I mean on a Ford is not what I just tapped. Let's see. Tap, tappy, tap. All right, Bill, try it. I may have a Ford starter solenoid in there. I think that's what engages that paw. But I ain't too sure, Ma, about that paw. Oh, you duty ball. Horn work? Okay. Could have been the horn all along. It's not the horn. All right, let me scratch my head a bit here and see if I can figure this out. It just got real. So I always keep cardboard from packages that I get just for occasions like this. So underneath here, this will be my makeshift concrete. I got a 8,500 square foot shop over there, but here we are. And we are gonna have to pull this starter. So I'm gonna get under here and yank this starter out. I have found 2 of the 3 bolts that it takes to get it off. I think it's a 13 mil, so let's get it out of there and see what we can figure out. bolt there, and one somewhere in Magic Land up top. Hey Siri, start a stopwatch. Here we go. How long you guys predict how long it's gonna take me? Yeah, baby. She was heavy. Okay, timer. What's it say? No cheating. 12 minutes and 46 seconds. Bam, man, I had a little bit of trouble. Is this a reman or not? And what's going on here with the gear? Not engaging. So the issue was this paw was not engaging when you hit the starter. That little paw right there. I guess it's magnetic or inertia. Maybe inertia pushes it out. I can see this is worn pretty bad. This is a crusty old starter. Let's hit the parts store. Be back in a minute. So the reason I took the starter out is so that I could take a core back with me. I went on and bought another solenoid just in case, and I picked up a voltage regulator because the one in here is quite crusty. I think that's a voltage regulator. Let's take a quick look here. So these things are known, I think that's a voltage regulator right there. They're known for getting nasty and crusty and coming apart. And there's simply a plug in the back of them right there, I believe. Yeah. So we got that, and then we got a new starter. Oh, and it's a heavy booger. But new starter is priority. So let's get this guy back into its spot right down here. Here we go. Oh, baby. Very nice, I like it. Where are the bolts? Woo, hoo, hoo. We got 12.23, baby. Woohoo! Half price. Let's get her done. Only bad thing about that cardboard is the back of your head gets covered in grease. Before we go into the moment of truth here, I will tell you, I don't think that the coil is getting power once we turn it over. So that's my little question mark here. We're gonna find out. I'm not sure if that was the starter was causing that, or if I need a new solenoid or what. I've got a new solenoid, so let's just see what she does. Contact! Same scenario. Okay. This is an oddball deal right here, man. So I'm getting power all the way through. I'm not getting power to my coil once the engine fires, and it stopped sending power through the solenoid. So that's a head scratcher for me here. Let me get in here and just look around a little bit and see if there's anything obvious I can see. Crazy, crazy, crazy Mickey Mouse wire scenarios going on in here. I could run a jumper to the coil. I don't know which side's the hot side. Clearly we've got power to the coil. Now I have nothing whatsoever to go across this. I don't know what happened. I moved some wires around here and now nothing. I'm getting nothing at all. I lost keyed power and there's some hanky-janky wiring going on in here. I can't, like this fell out. What does that go to? This just fell out from under the dash and I was just checking. I don't even know where to start. Look at this. I don't even know what, there's a black wire to nowhere. But it was clearly taped up to something. Oh my goodness. Is it not in park? Okay, all the mystery wires are okay evidently. Except for the one that's powering the coil. Let's do it again. What? Daddy said he got it running? Yes! racing a little bit. Oh, look at that. Got a bit of an exhaust leak going on in here. The whole truck is nothing but an exhaust leak. Woohoo! Uh-oh, she died. I think we need to keep her running for a bit. Let's see what happens. I don't even know if it goes in gear. I don't know if it drives at all. I have no idea. So I think the next step is, I don't know, close the hood, put it in gear, see if it'll move. Come on, little kitten, let's hear you purr, baby. Oh, this is where you need a friend.